Hey friends, it's Steve Havill, coach, consultant, and ambassador sharing the love. And this week I want to talk about the gift of choice. Recently we talked about freedom and free will as our greatest birthright, our ability simply to choose what we want in life, what it is that lights us up, to choose our passion, to choose our expression of purpose, to choose our attitude, how we respond to life in every situation, and also to choose the future that we really, really want to create for ourselves, for our family, for our impact in the world. All of this is in this domain of choice and free will that so many of us just forget. It's like a superpower that we don't invoke and evoke in life because we're just so freaking busy so much of the time. And that's a big part of today's struggle, is that there's so much going on. And you guys know it, we all live busy lives. You can remember, all of us can remember, a time in life, whether it was a chapter or a season, or maybe even just as long as you can friggin' remember, that you don't feel like that gift of choice was really present in your life because it feels like life's chosen for you with the agenda and the busyness and the schedule and kids and work and all of these things. It's so easy for it to go into the background. And I just want to remind you today to restore your memory that our greatest challenge, our greatest opportunity is choice, and to create a life that we're choosing consciously, to create that powerfully and to choose powerfully, and to create it coherently, consistently, in alignment with our values, with our integrity, with what we believe. It's such an important part. And I think it really comes down to three big things. The first is just knowing where you're headed, having a direction, having a North Star, having a roadmap and a plan for life that lights you on fire. The second is just seeing and feeling that ideal future, just feeling that into existence, knowing and practicing that there is a creation process that can happen when you put that passion into play and you visualize that and you feel it and you see that thing coming to you. You know you got to do the work, but you're also taking it on with gratitude and with positive expectancy that it's on its way. And the third part is the physical part. It's meeting the universe with 100% of your 50%. It's that conscious action, those small iterative steps forward towards that future that inspires you, towards following through on what you said, I'm choosing for my life. And to that end, to the end of encouraging you and inspiring you, hopefully, to evoke your greatest gift, that gift of choice, that gift of free will, I want to throw, as always, three great challenges at you this week. The first one is to take some time to play and to architect your life, to sit back and freestyle your ideal future, your creation. You can do it through a meditative process, you can do it through journaling, you can do it through capturing an audio note where you just say, this is what I'm out to create in life, and then boom, you let it go. And you let that conscious and subconscious stuff fly, and you listen back and you go, whoa, that's pretty amazing. That so much just fell out of my mouth so naturally. Whatever the approach is, start to look at that future. And you can look at it in a shorter stint from the wave front, from where you are now outward. If that's better for you, if that brings you more peace in your heart, look at a 1-year plan or a 6-month plan. And then what would you like in 3 years or 5 years? The further that you're comfortable with it, the more you can look at a 10 or maybe 20, or best case scenario, take yourself to the end, as I've talked about in other videos, and say, how do I want to be known at the end of my life? What difference did I make? How did I show up consistently? And then you can start reverse engineering that plan and saying, okay, what are those next goals, those next actions that are going to move me in that direction? So just freestyle that ideal future, have some fun with it, bring your spouse, your partner into it, or if you're on this journey solo at this moment, just take that opportunity to say, man, this is my dream, what is it that I want it to be? And put it into play. The second part is spending some time seeing that ideal future. Like I said, seeing it, feeling it, experiencing it, visualizing it. There's a creation process that's being proven and demonstrated through modern science, through neuroscience, through quantum physics, that basically says that there is no difference between the basketball player that shoots the freestyles physically or him sitting back visualizing those things going in. The way the brain fires is exactly the same. We can condition ourselves to attract and bring into our experience that future we want by doing the work, by doing some daily visualization, by spending some time in those free throws in your mind towards the future that lights you on fire. So that's a big part of it. And we'll talk more about that as the series goes on. But then the third part is identify and choose those next 3 actions. 3 things you can do this week to put into play to get out there on the grid and know that you're moving forward. You're taking steps towards that future that lights you on fire. You're choosing and making conscious choice within integrity, aligned with your values, small, consistent, iterative steps forward to move the needle and get you out there on the grid towards the life that you choose, that inspires you and lights you up and makes the difference you're out to make. So I hope you dig the message. This week and every week, evoke your greatest power, your greatest birthright, the right and the gift to choose, the gift of free will. That's this week's message, my friends. I hope it serves you well. If you like it, hit the button, hit the like button, hit the share button, share the love, put a comment below. Let us know what you think. So grateful to be on this journey with you. Until next week, you know what to do. Share the love, keep it real, and choose to live your dream today.